Welcome to my first sewing collection. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a lot of sewing in store. I am prepping my very first sewing collection. I am so excited. I have so much stuff that I want to make, a bunch of different wristlets, book sleeves. I don't know how much of each item I'm making quite yet. I did do a poll on Instagram on what your favorite fabrics are. So I'm thinking I'm gonna focus a lot on those, but the plan is to do, I'm thinking between like 5 and 10 wristlets of each fabric, and then just a few book sleeves, because the book sleeves are a lot more time consuming and I just don't know how everything is going to do. So I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna do 3 of each book sleeve, but I have so much sewing planned. And of course, if you watched last week's video, then you saw that I designed some matching bookmarks to go with the book sleeves that I think is super cute. So there'll be a matching wristlet and book sleeve to these bookmarks. And impeccable timing, my Michaels order was just delivered. So let's go ahead and open it up and see all the fabrics that I got. First bag, I restocked on the larger cherry fabric, which I'm using for the book sleeves. And then I also got more of the pink floral fabric that you guys really liked for the wristlets. I'm thinking I'm also gonna do a book sleeve in this fabric as well. Got more of the black and white polka dot fabric, which is the inner lining for the black cherry book sleeve. So I got more of that. So anyone that really loves like blue colored things, I got this fabric. I thought this could be really pretty as a book sleeve. And then I also got that same pink floral fabric in blue. So I want to make sure there's plenty of options for everyone. So anyone that does want like some blue and green will have some options. So I have a ton of sewing to get done. Let's just go ahead and get started. So I have 8 of the 12-inch rectangles for that wristlet. And then just the way the cutting went, I also have 4 11-inch ones. So for anyone that wants a little bit smaller wristlet, there'll be 4 for this fabric. And that will probably happen with most of the fabric, just depending on how it's cut. But that's it for the first set of wristlets. Now it's time to cut out all of the stabilizer. So I ordered this whole roll of stabilizer off of Amazon. I'm hoping it works out and that it's good quality. It feels very similar to the one that I got from Hobby Lobby. So we're gonna be trying this roll of stabilizer and see how it works for these wristlets. I also have a whole another bundle of batting for the book sleeves as well. So hopefully I'm all ready to go. But yeah, let's go ahead and start cutting out the stabilizer and getting all of these prepped. It is basically perfect width for my wristlets, which is very convenient. So that's exciting. knew I'd have to put my hair up eventually. So I did go ahead and cut out 7 of the strawberry ones because this was kind of a mid-favorite as well. So I got 7 of those. Now I need to cut out probably 10 of this peach and orange fabric, which I also made that matching bookmark for, which is so cute. Eventually, we're also gonna need to come up with names. I'm kind of thinking berry sweet for the strawberry one. I kind of just want to do something different than just calling it strawberry fabric. And then with the cherry and plaid, cherry picnic, I am thinking I'll just call this one black cherry because it's kind of like that's a flavor and a add-in for drinks and stuff. So that could be kind of cute, just calling this one black cherry. The top 3 are actually the peach and orange, the white cherry, and then the pink floral. So I'm definitely gonna make probably 10 of each of those. The stabilizer, which conveniently enough is almost exactly 12 across, which is perfect. So I can just doop, 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 cut them really fast, 4 inches. So I'm loving that, it's really convenient. I want to share with you all a new tool that Kittl, a graphic design platform, just added to make it super easy to create mock-ups, product ideas, and even see what your illustrations would look like on fabric. It is called Kittl Flows. So I uploaded my cherry bookmark illustration. Then I'm going to go over to the right side, click Add Smartboard. Then I can type in this section anything I want. So I'm going to type in turn this into different product, and bam, there I have a bunch of different products, a zipper pouch, phone case, mug, and even a tote bag. So cute. I would love to have all of these things in my shop. So I want to actually make a mock-up with the phone case. I think that'd be really fun. And if you're going to do any kind of print on demand, this could be really helpful. So I'm just going to type in make a mock-up with the phone case, and there we have it. So it makes it really easy to come up with different product ideas if you just want to see what your illustration would actually look like on an apparel item or a different product. I would love to make this custom fabric and these dresses. They are so cute, but look at all the different things that I made with Kittl Flows. Kittl Flows is currently in beta mode, but is available to everyone to start creating mock-ups, product ideas, and even fabric designs. You can use my code TABYT to save 25% off your first month or first year on all paid plans. Thank you so much to Kittl for sponsoring this portion of the video. All right, I am back from Hobby Lobby. Let me show you the fabrics that I got. So I got a few of their little pre-cut fabrics. This like teal with the flowers, this really cute cat one I thought would be adorable as some wristlets, and then this blue floral print. I also stocked up on some more of my red and white gingham for my Cherry Picnic book sleeve. And then I was thinking that I didn't really have any like greens or like plant, so I decided to pick up these two. So this is a dark green background with a couple different tan flowers, little pink one, so I thought that was really cute for summer. And then also this one, which has some different leaves, which I thought would look super cute with this as the inner lining for the book sleeve, that it would match the polka dots really well. So I just wanted to have a good amount of different like options for you guys. So I am gonna make wristlets in both of these fabrics and also some book sleeves. I did finish cutting out all of the fabric and stabilizer for the wristlets besides the new fabric I got, but I really want to also make some book sleeves. So I have a few hours of daylight left. I'm gonna try and just sew as much as I can. I wanna get through a pretty good stack of this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on some of these book sleeves. I already cut most of the fabrics and different sizes for the smaller ones and the larger ones for hardcover. I'll also need to iron all of these wristlet fabrics as well with the stabilizer. So I have a lot of work to do. It is actually the next weekend. My initial plan was to have 2 separate videos, but I went ahead and just made one big video for you guys. I know a lot of you like the longer videos and you can just kind of have it playing in the background. So it's just one big sewing video preparing for my launch, which is going to be happening on Sunday, July 27th. And I will be launching all of these wristlets and book sleeves. So definitely follow me on Instagram because that's where I share stuff earlier and kind of more details. So you can follow my Instagram just at Tabs Art Shop. But let's go ahead and get started because like I said, I have a lot of work to do. I'm ready to cut all of the batting for my book sleeves. I'm of course going to quilt each of them. What is it? I'm going to quilt them all just because I like the way it looks and it just adds a little more like structure and makes them a little bit softer. So of course we will be doing the batting and the quilting. So this one I did the straight lines for the quilting and I do think it looks really cute. So I'm planning on doing this for all of them. I might do the diagonal ones for the bows since it will be this way and I just think that looks really nice. But yeah, each one's gonna have the quilting straight down. So I have a lot to do. So let's go ahead and just cut all of the batting. All done cutting all of the batting for the outer pieces. Now it's time to quilt each piece, which is going to be pretty time consuming. I'm going to try and get it all done this evening. If I need to continue tomorrow, I definitely will. But let's just go ahead and get started. I was able to finish quilting a few of them. This will actually be the first book sleeve I make with this fabric, and I think it's going to be so cute, especially with the matching bookmark I made in my last video. So I just need to sew them together. I really wish I would have bought a like peach or orange inner fabric. I might need to do that this week because I think that would be really cute with this fabric. Right now, the only fabric I have that I think is going to match this is just a plain white. So I might end up going to Hobby Lobby again on Monday and getting some more fabric. Unfortunately, they will no longer have their 30% off fabric, but that's okay. I think I definitely want to get an orange or peach to go as the inner lining with this one. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up quilting as many as I can before it gets dark and start sewing some of the outer fabrics together. It is already 7:30. I have only quilted 7 sets, so I'm just gonna keep on going as long as I can, and then we will be back tomorrow to continue prepping everything. And I may go to Michael's and see if they have a peach fabric. Otherwise, we'll do another Hobby Lobby trip on Monday, but I will see you guys in the morning. Finished quilting all of my outer pieces. Now it's time to actually sew them together, leaving the top open, and then I'll start working on all of the inner fabrics. I am thinking that I will also maybe get a fabric to match the strawberries instead of doing the light pink and white polka dot inner fabric. I think that would look cuter having the fabric match the strawberries. So I think the goal for tomorrow is to go to Hobby Lobby, find that color, and then also a peach one to match the orange and peach with the teal plaid fabric as well. So let me go ahead and start working on all of this. Hopefully this won't take quite as long as the quilting did. I don't think it will, since I only have to go doop, doop, doop. I think that'll be a lot quicker. But yes, let's go ahead and get started. I also think I need to order some more of these clips because I have a whole stack of book sleeves that I wasn't able to clip because I didn't have enough. So I might order another tub of these. I really, really like these for holding onto the fabric instead of using little needles. This is a lot easier and I can just unclip them. But yeah, let me go ahead and start sewing all of these together. Of the book sleeves. So far for the small ones, I have one dark green and floral, one cherry picnic, one strawberry, two of the orange and peach, and then 3 of the cherry. For the larger ones, I have 2 dark green floral, 2 of the light green and leaf, 1 cherry, 2 strawberry, 3 of the white cherry picnic, and then 2 of the peach and orange. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to make maybe 1 more of the large dark cherry, and then maybe, I think that will probably be good for the larger ones. And then for the small ones, I need to make one more of each of these, the cherry picnic, the strawberry, and the dark floral green, just so I at least have 2 of each of these small fabrics. So that will be the plan. I'll probably just do that sometime this week, make those extra ones. So now I need to go ahead and start cutting out all of the inner fabric. I think I'm going to wait on the strawberry ones because I do want to possibly get an inner fabric to match these strawberries. I think that will be really cute. So I'm going to wait on those, and I'm also going to wait on all of the orange and peach ones. That way I can get that peach fabric and use that for those. So I will hold off on those. I think I have the inner fabric I want to use for all of the rest. Of course, for the white cherry, I'm going to be using the red and white gingham, so it's like cherry picnic. And for the black cherry, I'm going to use the black and white polka dot. I also think this could be cute with a like red inner fabric to match the cherries. I'm kind of just like second guessing all of the inner fabrics I picked out. So I might wait on those as well until we go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow and pick out some more fabric. But for sure, I want to do the hot pink I got for this one. And then I'll either use that same hot pink or a tan inner fabric for the dark green plant. Another thing I still need to do is add all of the metal clasps to my wristlets. So we'll do that as well. That won't take too long, that'll be pretty quick. And I got a few extra charms. So there'll be a couple that do have a charm on them. They'll be a little more expensive, maybe like $1 or $2, but it'll look really cute. So I got like a little cherry charm for this one. And then I do have a couple little daisies that could look cute with the pink and daisy wristlet. So we'll need to do that as well. I will also need to finish up a few of the wristlets with the newer fabric I got. So I already have the pieces cut. I just need to add the stabilizer and actually sew the wristlet together. So I'll probably do that maybe tomorrow, or I'll just work on it throughout the week before my actual launch. But let's go ahead and get started by cutting all of the inner fabrics for these. Okay, I'm back. So I did go ahead and stop at Office Depot while I was out. I needed to get some more of my ink, so I got that. And then you guys saw at Hobby Lobby, I picked out these two fabrics. I'm still a little bit unsure on this one for the strawberry. I don't know if I want to use this as the inner lining or the pink and white polka dot. See, I feel like that could be pretty cute. I don't know. I'll make one and kind of see what I think of that. And then I also got the peach fabric that matched really well to the peaches on this. And I think that is going to be really cute and a lot better than just using like a plain white. So let's kind of get an idea of how that's going to look. Yeah, I think I'm going to like that. I think that'll be really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and start finishing up all of these book sleeves. And I have quite a bit to go. I have all of these I still need to add the linings to, and these as well. I only finished 2 of the cherry ones yesterday, a larger one and a smaller one. So these are the very first book sleeves that I've made that will be sold. So I'm very excited. Here are all of the book sleeve designs I'm going to be offering for my very first collection. This collection is going to be launching on Sunday, July 27th at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So mark your calendars if you want to snag one, because the book sleeves are going to be very limited. I'm probably only going to have 2 or 3 of each design, but these are all of the designs that I'm going to be launching. So of course we have the orange and peach with the peach inner fabric, and I think that turned out so cute. So we have that one. Then we have the strawberry with the red inner fabric to match the berries. I just think that adds a nice contrast other than just doing the same exact for the background for the inner. So I like that one a lot. Of course, the cherry with the red gingham, the cherry picnic. Both of the plant ones that I bought in this video, so the white background with the lighter colored leaves and the hot pink dots with the hot pink inner fabric. Then we have the dark green with the plants and like floral design with a very light pink inner fabric. Then I wasn't initially going to launch this one, but I think it'd be really cute going into fall. So the dark green with the mushrooms and the matching tan fabric to match the stems on the mushrooms. And last one, the dark cherry with the black and white polka dot inner fabric. So those are all of the designs that I will be launching. Cherry matching bookmark that I think is so cute. And then I really love the way this one turned out. the matching orange and peach. So very cute. I'm so excited to share everything with you guys. And then of course, I'm also gonna have all of the wristlets, which you guys have seen. I'll have a bunch of different designs for the wristlets. So the strawberry one, the pink daisy, the red and white hearts, the white and black floral, cherry, peach and orange, and the dark cherry. So a bunch of different things for my very first collection of sewn items. This is all launching on Sunday, July 27th. I just decided to do 7/27. I thought that was kind of a fun first date for all of these items. And then I decided that I'm probably not gonna do any of the book sleeves with the bows. I did a poll over on Instagram and hardly anyone likes the book sleeve with the bow. So I think for this first launch, I'm just gonna do the portrait vertical style, see how it goes, and then if it goes well, for a restock, I'll do some with the bows or for future collections. Thank you all so much for watching this video, following along, sewing my first collection. I hope you guys are going to love everything. I still need to figure out what I'm gonna name each one. I am having a hard time coming up with names. I know for sure if I do give them like more unique names, this one's gonna be Cherry Picnic. And then I think for the strawberry one, I'm leaning towards Berry Sweet, because obviously strawberries, and then with the red fabric, I just thought that was kind of cute. And then I might just do black cherry for this one, but these are all the designs that will be launching. I cannot wait to share everything with you guys. I'm so excited. Of course, a little bit nervous on how everything is gonna go, but thank you so much for following my sewing journey and coming along while I prep my very first collection. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in next week's video where I will do a whole like launch day video. So I will see you then. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.